Good morning, everybody. It's PT Julie G here with the Performance Lab, and we're going to be doing Monday muscle. So we're gonna do a full body workout this morning, but we're gonna focus a lot on our legs and our glutes. So what we need today, I'm just looking at my handy dandy notepad over there, a chair, a set of dumbbells if you have one. If you don't have two, you can just use one. If you have a band, that would be awesome. Also a towel if you have a towel as well. And so what else? I think that's about it. All right, so welcome. It's a bright sunny morning here, thank goodness. Sun is shining and we're ready to get our sweat on. So again, disclaimer is workout at your own risk. And if you need to, consent with a doctor if you have any questions about whether or not you should be working out. But anyways, good morning. All right, so let's get started here. So I'm gonna kind of talk while we warm up. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some air squats, okay? So I go a little bit wider than my shoulders and my hips here, and we're just gonna sit the hips down and up. So if you have your chair, it's literally just like sitting onto a chair and then standing up. So this chair is a little bit too high for me, but this could be your modification here, your sit to stand, okay? So with any sort of a body weight squat exercise, you can go a little bit lower. You don't wanna go ass to grass, but you can go a little bit lower on these ones, where if you had a bar, you wouldn't wanna go lower than your 90 degrees, okay? So I'm gonna move here so I can get my foot in. So again, let's go for 10 more here. So deep breath in, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. It's a great way to start the day. It's a Monday morning. You are more likely to continue to work out throughout the week when you start your Monday off with a workout. So 3, 2, last one. So now we're gonna go into lateral lunge to curtsy lunge, okay? So that's that side lunge with that curtsy. So here and here, I have a lot of stuff in here, so I'm gonna go sideways. So lateral, so sideways, into that curtsy. Lateral, into curtsy, okay? So we have 10 on these ones here. I'm just gonna move my chair over here, okay? So lateral, into that curtsy. So 10 each side. Down, and up. I hope everybody had a good weekend and we're ready for some nice warm weather for the next few days, and then Colorado's craziness is going to give us, now we're gonna switch. So lateral lunge into that curtsy. Gonna give us some snow at the end of the week. Lots of fun. So if you can, try to do this workout again over the weekend, okay? So we have today leg focus, but obviously we're still doing some upper body stuff as well. Wednesday is gonna be upper body focus, and Friday is gonna be full body again. Okay, so now we're gonna go into some inchworms with some extensions and hip openers. So we're gonna inchworm down into our push-up position here. Okay, then we're gonna come all the way down, hands beside your chest, extend up. We're gonna look left, look right. Then we're gonna go back into that downward dog position. Back, that yoga pose. Forward, control down. All the way up. Look right, look left, up, down, and back. So one more just like that. So as I'm coming down, it's nice and slow, right? So I'm not here, push-up position here. Control here, extend up, squeeze that butt, look left, look right, up, down, and back. Good, now we're gonna go into that hip opener here, okay? Modification is that knee down, okay? If not, you're gonna have that knee up, we're gonna look up, and you're gonna scoop through. So we have 5 here, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Now we're gonna switch. So again, modification, knee down. If not, you're totally up. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Good. Now we're gonna go into some rocking, okay? So opening up the hips, the lats, the shoulders, warming everything up. So quadruped position on all fours, okay? So from here, remember, we're gonna do some with our toes down, some with toes up. So rocking those hips back and forth, kind of gazing around. You can have a mat underneath your knees if you need to. Then toes up. These are really important, okay? Get those wrists warmed up, glutes warmed up, hips warmed up. Good, now we're gonna go into some of our bird dogs, okay? So we're gonna go bird dog forward, then bird dog back. So again, on all fours here, kick out that left foot first. And what you wanna do is if you're watching yourself in the mirror, you don't wanna have your hips rotate. You wanna have your hips squared down, okay? I'm extending here. I'm gonna come in, touch my knee to my elbow, extend out. In and out, 5 and 5, each side on here, okay? And then 5. Let's switch. Extend this time the arm, then the leg out, kick. So I can see my leg in the camera. So that means that I'm not fully squared, okay? So come in and extend out. 3, start again. 4, one more. 5. Now we're gonna go backwards, okay? So it's that opposite going back. So I'm in this quadruped position, not here. So focus on keeping that back nice and flat, okay? And now we're gonna go back. Kick back. Kind of look around as you're doing this, okay? Look left, look right, up, down, good, and down. Good. Next thing we're gonna do is some hydrants with our hips. So we're doing a lot of leg dominant stuff today. So it's not about going onto a treadmill and just walking. You wanna get all planes of motion warmed up in that hip, okay? So let's go into some of our hydrants here. So on all fours here, again, you're not here. It's a tuck position. Your right knee comes up and you're just gonna open to the side, okay? So 5. 5 here. And then we're gonna switch. So have some good music on in the background. We got some squats on today. We got some hip thrusts. We got some fun stuff on. And now we're gonna switch, okay? So 5 this way here. Opening up that hip. Get those hamstrings warmed up by pulling up. Get the glute fired up and switch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So now what we're gonna do, good morning. So we're gonna do some on our belly, okay? We're gonna be lifting up our arms and our chest. So you're gonna extend your arms out straight in front of you here, okay? As I come up, I'm not gonna lift up my legs. I just wanna lift up my chest, and I don't want you to use your mom neck, okay? So get out of your upper neck. So we wanna shoulder blades down, okay? So you wanna think about your shoulder blades are pulling down towards your back pocket, okay? So you're gonna have your thumbs up in the air, shoulder blades down. We're just gonna lift up and hold, and then we're gonna open and close. And I'm keeping my gaze forward, and I'm really trying to focus on squeezing my shoulder blades. Now my arms are only coming down to 90 degrees at my side, okay? I'm not going all the way down. I'm not up here in my neck. Really try to focus on. It's almost like when you're pushing yourself up and you can feel how your shoulder blades come down. That's where you wanna be, okay? So I'm up here. Let's open and close again. 2 more. 4, one more. 5. Good, now you're gonna take your hands, okay? I'm gonna kind of show you maybe from the side here, because your hands are gonna come down to your side, all right? So now that your hands are at your side, your thumbs are facing forward, your pinkies are against your quads, and you're just gonna lift up and move those arms up and down. But here's the thing, I'm not lifting up my legs, okay? I'm really trying to focus. I'm not going into my lower back at all. Keeping that chest up, all right? So let's go from the front here. So we're gonna go for 10. So head up, chest up, my feet are on the ground. I'm squeezing my butt so that way I don't go into my lower back. Hands up to the side. Here we go. Up and down. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi. Up and down. So we have 10 on here. It's about 4, 5, call it 6. I'm going to go over a little bit more. 7. You can use a water bottle if you want to, but for now we're just going to use our body weight. 1 more. Good. So hands beside you here. Let's extend up one more time. Look left. Look right. Down into that child's pose. Back. And then forward. Okay. Now we're going to do some dead bugs. So we're going to go on our back. Now dead bugs, if you train with me, you know how important these are, okay? So what I want to do is you're going to come down onto your back and see how my back is not arched. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see, but I want to take my rib cage and get my rib cage out of my boobs, all right? You want to think about flattening your back down so you can literally feel your rib cage come down. But ladies, don't use your neck. That's the problem is we end up going like this. We want to really try to keep that chin tucked, so kind of that double chin position with our rib cage down, okay? So when I come down again, you'll see I'm not here and I'm trying not to use my neck, all right? I'm trying to get the shoulder blades down, back nice and flat. So you're gonna lift up from here. One knee, then the other knee. Then your arms are gonna come up into this position here. So I'm gonna look straight forward because that way my spine's in a better position, all right? My chin is tucked in, my back is flat, and I'm gonna have my left heel come down, bring it back up. Then my right hand come down, bring it back up. And now I wanna do the opposite together, bring it back up. Right heel, back up, left hand, back up. Now, oops, now right and left together. So now we're gonna do opposing sides for 5-5 each side, okay? So in, and the objective, keep your pelvis as straight as possible, right? So try not to let your pelvis rotate. So it's like I'm pushing my pelvis into the ground. Inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, exhale, and done. Good. So now from here, you're gonna have your feet flat on the ground. I want you to lift up your head and your chest and your shoulders. Now see, I'm not coming up that high from this position. And you wanna, I'm doing a little bit of a wiggle, okay? So my hands are gonna be, my thumbs are facing up. I'm gonna look down deep through my belly button here, okay? And I'm just gonna lift up 1 foot at a time. You can go up higher if you want to, so long as you don't feel it in your neck. You wanna focus on that belly, focus on that pelvis. Keep everything in nice and tight. If you feel like you're starting to tense, you have to reset. That means that you're not using your abs. A few more here. 3, 2, last one. Okay, awesome. So let's go grab our chairs now, okay? So like I said, no chairs with wheels, please. All right? I don't want to get a message from someone and they're like, so Julie, I did your workout and my chair had wheels and, you know, all these bad things happen. So, all right, what you're going to do is if you have a band, cool. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. But we're going to take our band and we're going to put our band on. It's going to go above your knees here, okay? So I don't subscribe to a particular brand, but Perform Better usually has pretty good bands. You know, there's so many different brands out there. Just get something that you like. So, all right, so we're gonna do some glute bridges on here, all right? So from here, you have your chair. You're gonna put your heels, there's 2 different ways to do this. Heels on or heels against it, all right? So we're gonna get that butt nice and warmed up from here. So first position is with your heels on top, okay? Hands down here. And I'm gonna flatten my back because I'm not gonna come up with my lower back. And I'm gonna come up in one position. So down and up. So really focusing on your glutes and your hamstrings. Come up and down. And try, while you're doing these, to really come down nice and even, right? Up and down. Take your time, okay? Don't arch at the bottom. Keep everything in one position. So my rib cage is down. And I'm trying to use my abs and my butt together, up and down. You can see my feet sliding a little, so I'm gonna adjust and bring them a little closer to me here. So if you want to, you can already put some weight on you right now across your hips to make it challenging, but this is just part of our warm-up. Okay, so let's go for about 5 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5, good. So now from here, you're gonna put your foot against it, but I don't want you to knock your chair over, okay? So I'm kind of pushing and pushing simultaneously, okay? Now we're gonna do some singles here. One leg up, okay? One leg down, and push. Do you see what my arms are doing? I'm here too. So kind of pushing up here. Push, drive up here. So we're gonna go for 10, 4, 5. So your butt and hamstring should be burning a little. 6. Here goes my chair. 7. So you don't wanna push it away. You wanna push down. 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm gonna pull my chair back, switch here, pull my shirt down a little bit. Let's go for 10 on this side, okay? So up and down. 2, 3. Working on that double A battery, ass and abs. 6. Remember, your workouts are what you put in. You're gonna get out what you put in. Good. So now we're gonna come onto our side, okay? Now we're gonna do some side hip taps, all right? So now we're gonna work our abs. So from here, modified is bent knee. You can keep your band on here, okay? So from here, hand here, hand here. You're just gonna do some hip taps up and down. Advanced version, extend out both of your legs, hands up here, hip tap, up and down. So we have 15 on these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Good. Now we're gonna switch. So let's go 15 on this side here. All right, so again, modified, bent knee, advanced version, both your legs are straight. Now look at my neck, I'm up like this. I wanna really try to open up from here. Okay, so I'm not closed in here, coming into my neck. I wanna pack and then up and down. 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can even, for more advanced, you can come up, open your leg, and then down, okay? Up, open, and down. 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, so let's unband from here. We're gonna be doing more glute bridges and thrusts later on. So grab a sip of water if you want to. First thing we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna be doing a single leg get up off of our chair, okay? So I'm gonna show you 2 different versions from here. So from here, this is a little bit high for me. I usually go a little bit lower than this. So my foot is stacked, right? See how my other foot is kickstand, okay? If you don't have any weights, you're just gonna do up and down from here, okay? The advanced version without weights is no foot. So it's off the ground, and I'm gonna come up and down. Nice and controlled, up and down, okay? If you have weights, let's grab our weights now. All right, a couple ways you can hold it. You can hold it like this, or you can hold it like this, okay? So goblet style or the other way. So we're gonna do 10 each side on these. So what I want is that flat foot, okay? Watch your knee. As you come up, what I don't want is, as you come up, for you to go like this. As you come up, and I'm gonna do kickstand first. I'm keeping that knee pushed out. See how that knee is pushed out, and it's all about control. You can lift up. See that wobble? Wobble, wobble. wobble, wobble. Plus my butt's hitting on there, so I'm gonna go back to the side. Okay, so 10, 10 each side. This is a little bit light. This is a 20 that I'm using. I could probably use a 30 maybe on this one. And maybe a smidge lower. So, all right, so because you can see that I'm not completely at parallel here. So for someone who's taller, this is gonna be great. So we're gonna go up and down. So remember that kickstand here, if you need to. If not, foot's up, down and up. I'm gonna count a few of the ones that I did earlier. And down. Good. Now we're gonna switch, okay? So same thing, kickstand if you need to, down and up. Sit the hips back, all right? So you're not here, you're not way here, all right? Think about using, I always look, is my chair still there? Did somebody move it? I'm like, there it is. Let me start down, okay? So from here, up and down. On that foot that's on the ground, you wanna really think about big toe, baby toe, and heel. And you can see this side is a little bit more challenging for me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10. Okay, so now we're gonna go into some offset dumbbell squats. Unilateral movement, now we're gonna go into a bilateral movement. So for these, I got a 45. You wanna go a little bit heavier on these ones, okay? So on this, you're gonna have the weight. If you only have one weight, that's fine. You're just gonna do slower reps, okay? We have a heavier weight here. So with the heavier weight, I'm gonna have less reps. If you have lighter weight, you're gonna do more reps and slower tempo, okay? So you can still have a kick-ass workout even if you have a light weight. So I'm gonna grab this one here, okay? At my side. The reason it's offset is to work on our abs a little bit more, okay? So we're doing a squat. So bilateral movement, right? Meaning both legs are on the ground, all right? So from the side here, it's not a deadlift. It's a squat. So Anne, use that 50. Devin, use a kid, okay? Okay, we're gonna switch. All right, so 10 on this side here. Come back a little bit. So abs nice and tight, hips are squared towards you. Come up and down. If you can touch the ground, that's great. I'm just going down to my parallel position. Inhale, exhale, 5. Too close to that chair. 6, 7. Use that laundry detergent that you have at home. 10. Good. Okay. So we're gonna go back to our single leg get-ups again. All right. So I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water. I forgot my coffee inside. And I forgot my headband, my quarantine headband. So let's grab this. Let's come back again here. All right. So we were doing goblet style here. Like I said, if you only have a light weight, you could do a light weight like this on this side, up and down as well, okay? You could also do here, so many different variations. The goal is you wanna focus on your hamstrings and your glutes and your abs, okay? Everything remains tight. So I'm gonna do something like this, up and down. So control See how I push my hip here, right? I finish here, I'm not here. Finish here. Now I'm gonna lift up my leg for a couple. Wobble, wobble. Shake, shake. Push it up. 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Okay, now we're gonna switch, okay? So again, you can have that weight, same side, kickstand here, coming up and down, all right? If you only have that Costco size thing of detergent like Petra, so what you can do is you could use something a little bit lighter. Use a couple water bottles. Use a gallon of water. A gallon of water is 8 pounds. So that would be really good to do on these ones too, okay? So I'm gonna go back to my side view here. All right, kickstand, foot flat, up and down. I'm gonna check my chair still there. None of y'all moved it? Okay, thanks. So down and up, and here. Control, and here. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my singles, 1 foot up, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our offset squats again. So here's the other thing you can do with your offset squat. If you don't wanna have the weight down here, okay, then you can have the weight on your shoulder. So as I bring the weight up, it comes up like this, all right? So I'm gonna hold it though, like this, from this position, and do my squats, offset. If you have a kettlebell, you can put it in that rack position. I'm gonna do 5 like this, then I'm gonna switch to at my side. Really focusing on the abs here, okay? So down and up, squat. Hand out here, balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna come up onto the other shoulder. When it's heavy, use 2 hands to flip it up. Don't try to curl that thing up, right? So come up, up. And you gotta make that sound too, right? Let's make it legit. So here we go. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, one more. 5. Weights at your side now. Okay, so side. 5 here, tight. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so now we're gonna go on 2 exercises, upper body, lower body. We're gonna do goblet squats and then some plyo push-ups, okay? So let's first start with our plyo push-ups because we just did a lower body. Now we're gonna do an upper body, okay? So the thing about these is go at your own pace and then keep your knees down if you need to modify. All right, so what I want you to do is from here, I want you to go back into your downward dog position here, or child's pose position, then come forward and down, and then up, and then back, okay? So forward, down, up, and then back, okay? So that's the modified version. The other one is where your knees are gonna be off the ground, okay? So with knees off the ground, I'm gonna move this so I don't end up eating dumbbell. That wouldn't be good for my second breakfast. So I'm in that bear crawl position. I'm gonna go back like this, and then come forward, down. Now if you need to, you can drop all the way down, go up onto the knees, and then back, okay? So you have a couple different versions. Forward, drop, down, up, and back. Or here, okay? Or you can go just from the knees here. Go with what feels comfortable for you, okay? So we have 10 on these ones. All right, here we go. So back and down. I'm gonna drop 7. I'm gonna drop 8, 9, drop 10. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our goblet squats here. So if you have only a lighter weight, you can take 2 of the weights and double them up together. If you have a kettlebell, you're gonna front load, or if you have a heavier dumbbell, we're gonna go front loaded here with our goblet squats. So we're going for 15 goblet squats on this, all right? Here's the other trick is if you have your chair here, instead of cleaning that dumbbell up, which is pretty heavy and hard to do sometimes as you get heavier on this, just take a chair. I'm gonna put the weight like this, and then my knee comes up like this, my foot comes up like this. So when we eventually get back to the gym, right, the lab will still be open for training, but you know, when you're at the gym and you don't have anybody to help you up or you're starting to get heavier in your goblet squats here, put your foot on a bench, all right? So you're gonna hold it just like your goblet to wine, all right? So we're gonna go 15 here, elbows tucked in. As I come down, inhale, exhale. I'm gripping my toes through the ground. Stand up tall at the top. Inhale, exhale. I should be keeping track of these numbers because this is heavier and this is higher reps. So I'm gonna adjust a little here, squeezing my butt. Belly breathe, okay? Thirteen, 14, 15. Knee comes up, weight comes down, okay? So let's grab from here a towel if you need to, and then we're gonna go into our plyo push-ups, all right? So 10 plyo push-ups on this one. You have 3 modifications, okay? So you can do them entirely from your knees, with your knees off the ground, all right? So let's go into these. So first modification, down and here. Hands, do you see how my hands right beside my chest? Not flaring, straight up and back. Down, up, and hips shoot back, okay? Second modification here, all right, is where you're in that plyo position, I'm like, what are all these animals called? All these different animals. So bear crawl, so back, push, forward, drop, down, here, up, and then back, okay? So 10 on these ones, all right? So I'm gonna do like I did before. I did about 5 or 6 regular, and then I dropped down, and then I went into the rest, okay? So bear crawl position here, stacked, okay? So back, forward, and then down. And looking forward, 2, 3. Adjust if you need to. 4. I'm gonna drop to the knees soon. 5. Drop into the knees here. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our goblet squats. So we have one more set of our goblet squats on this one. All right, so like I said, You can use your laundry detergent, kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever you have at home. You could even use a small child, okay? So one of the things that one of my clients made, I'm gonna drag it over, sandbags, all right? So, super cheap. You can go out, grab some sand, fill them up. This is a 50-pound one. If anybody needs one, let me know, because I do have empty bags here. So just let me know and I can go and I'll make you one. I have some extra sand in the backyard. All right, so this is a 51, and I actually did a workout yesterday at the park with this. It was a lot of fun. Let me just drag this thing over here. All right, so grab your weight. We're gonna go into our goblet squats now. So weight on here, and we have 15. I'm gonna count this one because I feel like maybe I did more on the last one. So I'm gonna count 15 on this one. All right, so here we go. Don't let the knees come in, keeping them out here. Deep breath in. Here's the thing, if you make your stance more narrow, it's gonna hit your quads more. It's also gonna hit your abs more. I like a little bit of that wider position. I feel like I can sink down into my hips, use my glutes and my hamstrings more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See how the elbows touch. 14, 15. Okay, so now knee up and weight comes down. So grab water if you want. Last thing we're gonna do is some hip thrusters. Okay, so with the hip thrusters, you're gonna grab your chair, all right? So here's the thing. I like to put a mat on my chair because I don't really like the way that it feels. It's sticking in my back, all right? So the other thing you can do too is you can put it against a surface so that way it doesn't push over, all right? So you could put your 50-pound bag that I'm gonna give you. You can put some kettlebells if you have it. Just put it against a wall, all right? Grab your band if you have it. And now we're gonna go into some of our thrusters here, all right? So, band comes on here. Show you a couple different ways, okay? So this is the black band. This is the heaviest band. Sometimes I'll do black and then a yellow on top. You can do whatever you want. There's usually 4 different colors. All right, grab your lighter weight there. So from here, I kind of do the wiggle down. I also have like a hip thruster thing here, but most people only have a chair. So just use what you have. So when I come down, I don't want to be in my lower back. I want to have the chair like right across my shoulder blades, okay? And when I do a hip thrust, I'm not using my neck. I want to keep my chin tucked. So you can take your hands and put them behind your neck, okay? So that way you stabilize it. So again, I'm not up here in my lower back. I want to glute bridge, my rib cage is down, everything is tight in here. So I'm going to come down, elbows in tight, drive up, come down, and then drive up. So down and up. So if you have weight, this is the time to grab that weight, and now we're gonna put it across our hips here, okay? If you don't have a chair, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, you can do these off of the ground, all right? So you can have your back flat on the ground. That's your modification for these. So for me, whenever I'm doing these, it's easier if you sit and then you kind of do the wiggle down, right? So I'm kind of doing that wiggle down, elbows come in here, shoulder blades tight, sitting right on my hips here, all right? So from here, it's shoulders, hips, and knees. Pushing those knees out, okay? Squeeze that butt up. I'm gonna come down and up. So if you don't have weight, your hands can be here. Okay, if you have weight, you're holding your hands here. And I'm not going down all the way because I'm gonna arch my back. I wanna try to keep that rib cage down. So down and up. So we have 20 on these, all right? So 20, up and down. So 20 pounds on these feels pretty light. So I could definitely go a little bit heavier on these. We're gonna do these ones for now. So if you're on your own and you have something heavier, grab that heavier bell, that heavier dumbbell, stack them up on here. Chin tucked, down and up, down and up. You could even use your couch. Use whatever you have available to you. So the thing about this chair, right, is that the chair is pretty high up. So there's no sexy way to get off that. So if you have something a little lower, it's better to use something a little bit lower on these, okay? So next thing I want to do is we're going to keep our bands on. We're going to come off. We're going to go into a push-up position, and we're going to hold our push-up position, okay? So as we're holding now, we're going to hold our push-up position, take our arm to our side, all right? Keep your band on. So let's come down. Show you from the side here, okay? Push-up position here, hips down, bring it to the side, just like this. Keep that gaze looking here, hips down. Hey, Lisa. Breathe, focus, 30 seconds here, okay? Widen your stance if you need to. We have less than 10 seconds left here. Good, 3, 2, and now we're gonna switch, all right? So square it off, hands come back. So let's come up, 30 seconds here, and back. You can even modify, go up and down, go up and down. What you can also do is drop to your knees if you need to, okay? So breathe, focus, hand is right at your side here. Your modification could be knees or both hands down. Hips down. We have 4, 3, 2, and done. Good. So this is a little high for me. I'm gonna go a little bit lower here. If you have something lower, go lower, okay? So we only have 7.5 minutes left of work, and then we're done, all right? So grab this here, or whatever you have that's a little bit lower. My daughter has a gymnastics mat that I use sometimes, and then I just put stuff on top of it. So you could do that too. So now from here, we're gonna do some singles, all right? So we're gonna take the weight just on one side here, all right? Shoulder blades on, nice and tight. And you can see the difference here. So I'm short, I'm only 5'1". So a chair is definitely really high for me, so I need something a little bit lower. I'd rather do something lower, too low, than something that's too high, but I wanted to show you for the video. So I'm gonna bring this in, okay? My knees are coming in, I'm gonna hold here and come up. Now from here, watch what happens to my other foot. Kickstand, okay? So the weight with the leg down, okay? And this one's just kickstand, so it's just forward. You're gonna come down and up, down and up. If you start to feel this like, oh, that's really in my quads, adjust your foot, okay? You're using your glutes, you're using your hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, switch. Weight switches to the other side. Kickstand here, okay? So rib cage down, chin tucked, drive up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I appreciate y'all joining me this morning or this afternoon or whenever you can watch this video. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Keep the knees pushed out. 14, one more. 15. Bring the weight to the center, okay? Hold it there. Fingertips behind your neck if you need to. You're gonna hold this position. Abs nice and tight, rib cage down, butt up. You're gonna squeeze, breathe, and hold those hips up. Nice and tight here. Maintain the position. In your nose, out your mouth. Squeeze, breathe, hold. Feet flat through the ground here. Tight, 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 tight. Squeeze that butt. Good. Now we're going to come down and up. 20 reps. Ready? Let's go. Up and down. Hands behind your head if you need to. Put your hands here for the weights. Down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep those knees out. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're going to hold up on 20. Hold. Hold. And put my hands behind here. Breathe. Focus. Hold. Squeeze that butt. It should be burning. We have 30 seconds here. Maintain that tightness, okay? Right here, right here. Maintain. Tight, 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 tight. The hips up. Squeeze. Breathe. Hold. Less than 10 seconds. I just adjusted my feet. Squeezing my butt. 3, 2, down and done. Good. Okay, so now we're going to go into our push-up position again. Okay, so push-up position. Hand beside us here, 15 seconds. Hand beside us here, 15 seconds. Then we're going to plank. Hand to the side, hand to the side. It's like a new dance. Hey. Okay. All right, ready? We're going to come up in. You can keep your band around your quads. 3, 2, and let's come up. Okay, hips squared here, all right? So we have just 15 seconds here. Trying to keep my gaze forward here. Belly breathing, don't breathe through your neck, okay? Your upper traps in here should be loose. Good, let's switch, okay? Hips squared, no rotating here. Keep them facing towards the ground. Good, now we're gonna go down into plank position, okay? So plank position, down like this, hand comes to the side. Ready? Plank, and go to the side. Make a fist, don't rotate that palm, okay? So hips down. Good, we have 4, 3, 2, switch. Down here, okay? I'm over myself, I'm not back here. Okay, 15 seconds here. Good, a few more seconds. 3, 2, and done. Good. So, one more set of our thrusters here, and then we're done with those. And then we have one more set of our push-up position, and we're done with those, okay? So grab your weights. We're gonna do singles again on this one, all right? 2-minute warning, okay? 2-minute warning, and then we're done. So, weight comes on here. Shoulder blades nice and tight. Get your kids, use all your kids' stuff that they have around the house, right? You could even use one of the steppers if you guys have a stepper at home. Actually, you could use a cooler too. A cooler would be a good idea. So, from here, we're gonna come up and down, okay? Up and down. 2, 3, 4. We're going for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna hold up on 10. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down. Move that weight to the side. 10 reps each side, okay? Kickstand. Kickstand, so that means that heel's down. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the weight to the center. Hold here. There it goes. That means my hips are uneven when it's moving so much. Squeeze. Breathe. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Good. So now let's go into our push-up position, plank position, and then we're done, okay? So last things here. Push-up position, hand at your side, modification. Modification is on your knees, okay, if you haven't already done so. You can do them on your knees, all right? So we're gonna come up in 3, 2, up. 15 seconds here. Squeeze your butt, hold on tight. Come for the ride. Remember, you get out what you put in. So don't put in that half-ass effort. Try to put in that full effort. You can tell I talk with my hands a lot because my hand just definitely wanted to come up. So keep holding here. We have 3, 2, switch, okay? Tight, breathe, focus, hips down. Good, almost there. In your nose, out your mouth, belly breathe. Good, now we're gonna go into our plank position, okay? Last 30 seconds of work, you can do this. Let's go, ready, set. I'm gonna look at the clock this way, and here we go. So, see how I'm not rotated in and I'm making a fist. All right, so I'm over myself here. Breathe. I say that so that I remember too, right? And switch. 15 seconds. Hips down, arms straight. Modify. Go onto the knees. And done. Awesome. Great guy. Great job, guys. Great job, guys. My name is Julie G. I work for the Performance Lab. So I'll have this video up for about a week or so. So feel free to share it or use it again. I'm on again on Wednesday and then on Friday. So today was lower body focus. Wednesday's upper body focus. Friday is a full round of your full body to get you ready for the weekend. Remember, starting off your week on a Monday by working out helps set the tone for the rest of the week. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye. See you later.